Have you ever noticed how easy it is to talk about what's wrong with the world, but so hard to change ourselves? Everyone has an opinion about what a good person should be. But here's the real question. Are you becoming that person yourself? Today, we are diving into a powerful truth from Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Stay with me until the end of this video, and you'll leave not just inspired, but equipped with a real blueprint for becoming someone you deeply respect. If you're serious about growth, stick around and let's walk this ancient but life-changing path together. Let's get started. Let's start with a confession. It's easy to talk. It's easy to post quotes, argue online, criticize others. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, talk is cheap. Action is what counts. Socrates once said, the way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Meaning, you don't build character by announcing your values. You build it by living them. The disease of endless talking traps millions today. Debating what justice is without practicing it. Defining kindness without ever giving it. Planning heroism yet running from discomfort. Words feel good, but they can become a drug that delays real change. If you want to break free from this trap, stay with me, because soon I'll show you a simple daily practice that philosophers used for centuries to embody their highest values. Before we can be good, we have to ask, what does it mean? Is it just following laws, being nice, getting approval from others? Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca agreed. Goodness is living according to your highest reason, guided by virtue. Virtue in ancient philosophy means wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. Wisdom means making smart decisions. Courage means doing what's right, even when it's hard. Temperance means controlling your desires. Justice means giving everyone their due. Notice something. None of these virtues depend on other people's opinions. They are internal. Ralph Waldo Emerson captured this beautifully when he said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." Being good is not about pleasing the world. It's about aligning with timeless principles. Keep watching, because next I'm going to show you why focusing only on external results is one of the fastest ways to lose your soul. Let's be real. The world often rewards appearances, not substance. Social media teaches us that followers, fame, and fortune are signs of success. But Marcus Aurelius warned against chasing the applause of the crowd. He wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Think about that. You could live your whole life impressing strangers and never impress yourself. Real greatness is quiet. It's the man who holds his tongue when angered. The woman who chooses honesty even when lying would be easier. Seneca said, "A good character when established is not easily overthrown. Fame fades, wealth disappears, applause ends. But character, that's eternal." Stick with me, because next we'll talk about the secret power hidden inside discomfort and why the life you want is hiding behind it. You can't grow without pain. Period. Epictetus, a former slave who became a great philosopher, taught this. Difficulties show men's character. Modern science agrees. Studies show that people who embrace controlled challenges develop greater emotional resilience. Avoiding discomfort isn't self-care. It's self-destruction. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that challenges weren't obstacles. They were opportunities. He wrote, The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This became the motto of millions who follow Stoicism today. Obstacle is the way. Ask yourself, what discomfort are you avoiding that's holding you back from becoming your highest self? Stay tuned, because I'm about to teach you a 3-minute daily habit that ancient philosophers used to harden their minds and sharpen their souls. One of the most powerful tools in philosophy is so simple, most people ignore it. Reflection. Seneca advised, at the end of each day, ask yourself, what bad habit have I overcome today? What temptation have I resisted? In what way am I better? Here's how you can start tonight. Sit quietly for 3 minutes. Ask, did I live according to my principles today? Where did I slip? What can I do better tomorrow? No beating yourself up, no excuses, just pure honesty. Because small daily improvements, compounded over time, lead to massive transformation. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And if you're still watching, congratulations. You're not just consuming this video, you're starting the practice of real philosophy. Quick reminder, if you're finding value so far, make sure to keep your focus strong. It really helps you absorb and live this message. Here's another trap. I'll start when? When I have more time. When I feel ready. When the world is less crazy. Marcus Aurelius would have laughed at that. He lived through plagues, wars, betrayals, yet he wrote daily about patience, courage, and self-control. His message, you don't wait for life to be easy to start living well. You start right now with what you have. He wrote, do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. Be busy with the task in hand. Your mind will always find reasons to delay. Don't listen. Begin anyway. Next up, I'm going to show you how modern science confirms what Stoics knew 2,000 years ago about momentum and change. Studies in psychology show that starting, even imperfectly, increases motivation. It's called the progress principle. We feel happiest not when we achieve massive goals, but when we make steady progress. Philosophers knew this intuitively. Confucius said, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. So today, if you take one small step toward embodying your highest self, you're winning. Don't wait for perfect. Move imperfectly. You'll be amazed at how far you can go. Let's land this plane. Today, we started with a simple, piercing truth from Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Being a good person isn't about labels, arguments, or appearances. It's about mastering yourself, acting with courage, practicing wisdom, living justly even when no one is watching. In the end, the world doesn't need another opinion. It needs living examples, and that can be you. If you're ready to stop talking and start becoming, make that internal commitment. Write it down somewhere. Say it out loud. I choose action. Let's build a life of real growth together. Remember, the time will pass anyway. Become the person you dream of being. Starting today. Thank you for being here. Stay strong, stay kind, stay unstoppable. It is easy to get trapped by the comfort of theory, the false safety of planning. You can read every self-help book, listen to endless podcasts, debate for hours what goodness means. But unless you move your feet, nothing in your soul truly changes. Marcus Aurelius faced wars, betrayals, and personal loss, yet he never allowed theory to outweigh action. He believed the best proof of wisdom was a life well lived, not a life well argued. Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are they are not those who spoke the loudest, but those who lived with quiet integrity. Goodness is not flashy. It rarely demands the spotlight. It moves with a certain humility, invisible to many, but radiant to the few who notice. And in becoming this kind of person, you don't just change yourself. You change the people around you. Emerson said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." When you live the virtues daily, when you choose discipline over excuses, courage over fear, honesty over popularity, you leave a trail that others will one day follow. You are here because something inside you refuses to accept mediocrity. Something inside you knows that the time for arguing, hesitating, and waiting is over. The time to live fully, courageously, intentionally is now. Every morning presents a choice. Will you drift, allowing life to mold you, or will you shape your character like a craftsman, carving each day into something lasting? As the Stoics taught, fortune can take away your wealth, your health, even your loved ones, but it can never take away your virtue unless you give it up willingly. That is your true fortress. Build it brick by brick, choice by choice. When you catch yourself slipping back into arguments, when you feel the temptation to talk instead of act, remember Marcus's simple command: be one. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, the world will always have critics, cynics, and cowards. Be the rare soul who stands for something. Be the voice of reason in chaos, the hand of kindness in cruelty, the flame of courage in fear. You will stumble, you will fall, you will doubt yourself. That is part of the journey, but the good person, the true person, rises each time, more determined, more humble, more wise. Imagine if everyone who watched this video chose today to embody just one virtue more fully. Imagine the ripples of change that would spread. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You need only the will to begin. Now is your moment, not to talk, not to argue, but to be. You are ready. You are capable. And somewhere inside you have always known it. Choose to be the person your highest self believes you can become. Thank you for walking this path with me. Your journey is just beginning.